Hello, YouTubers, Livewire alumni. On behalf of Premium Pacific Insurance Services, we welcome you back to episode 5 of Livewire Insurance Information Channel. Today's topic, we're going to speak of preparedness. As I mentioned, today's topic is the prep. How does one prepare themselves to purchase a line of insurance? I mentioned in episode 3 and 4 how to receive predictable results and make yourself a VIP to the agent and agencies that you are seeking to receive insurance from. There are ways to do that. And the number one way that I can say, without a doubt, is for the consumer to be prepared. And by that, the insurance agent will qualify you, meaning that depending on the line of insurance, they will have to ask you a series of questions in order to find certain facts to get a product that will match your needs. And how they do that is a number of ways. How you can be better prepared is knowing what it is that you're seeking. And a lot of times I use auto as an example because more people purchase auto insurance than any other line of insurance in existence. So just for general purposes of this example, I'm going to say how you can prepare yourself in order to buy an automobile policy. One, there are things that you can have in your possession before you make the call. You would like to have available your vehicle identification number, and you can find that on your vehicle registration. I like to have the client use their insurance ID. Now, if you use your insurance ID, there's two things that are going on. One, you are showing the agent that you are prepared with your vehicle identification number. And two, you have just informed him that you either have current insurance or you're in the midst of purchasing a new insurance policy. Either way, it's still a good signal to the agent that you are prepared. The next that you can have on your list will be your vehicle information as far as any type of damage that you may have received as a result of not having insurance or prior damage to the vehicle because that's the way it was when you purchased the vehicle. Those are also indicators to the agent that you know exactly what it is that you are doing and you're prepared to move forward. Then they're going to go into your driving history, and they're going to want to know, do you have any tickets, any infractions? And most people, for some reason, they think that if they don't mention that speeding ticket, that they're going to get a favorable rate. And in essence, in the quote process, you are correct. If you receive a rate that is not accurate based on you not informing the agent that you have one, then what you will receive is a blown rate. And what I mean by that is that's going to be a quote that will not turn into reality for you or the agent because that rate is not accurate based on misinformation or information not being included. So what you want to do is disclose all incidents that garnered a point are points. That way, when the agent is plugging in your information, he can give you a more tailored quote that will be able to turn into a policy. That's an example of an auto preparedness. If you were purchasing homeowners insurance, similar steps. They're going to want to know whether or not you have any prior losses, meaning has there been any claims on the home since you had ownership of the property. If so, then they would want to know the date and the dollar amount as a result of the incident. 2, they would want to know the square footage of the home and the year the home was built. These will also very important determining factors in generating the rate for your home itself. The other important part would be the value of the home itself. And another important question that the agent will ask if he's very thorough is, what is the dollar amount left on the home? And the reason why that will be done is because he's probably thinking of protecting your home by giving you another policy in the unfortunate event that something should happen to either yourself, your wife, or the both as new homeowners, to ensure that the property will remain inside of your family for your children's sake. And those are just 2 examples that I wanted to throw out. The other 2 that come to mind right now will be health and then life. Okay? Now, when you are seeking insurance, and it depending on the line of insurance you're seeking, there's going to be some questions that are going to be asked in order to better help you. Now, some folks do not feel comfortable disclosing this type of information. However, I want to assure you that it is absolutely necessary, because without the correct information, what you will receive at best is information that is not valid. A quote is just that, as it states, a quote. But if you want to have a better understanding of what your reality will be, the best way to do that is to simply state all that you are aware about yourself up front to the agent. That way, there's a section that, if need be, and the agent has the ability to disclose information that they are aware of prior to the rating being taking place, then perhaps there may be something that can be done. But I can assure you that if the information is not disclosed and they find out on their own, which they will do, then now it's kind of a thing to where it's known that you were not completely honest in your application. And sure, we tend to forget some things, and I'm not saying that these things are done intentionally, but I believe that each person is aware that there are things that happen in your life that you have to pay for. And there are certain things that you may have going on in yourself, and you tell yourself, well, gee, if I don't have to say this, then perhaps I can receive a better rate. And you start to ask yourself, what are the odds that they're going to find out? Well, the Livewire Insurance Information Channel is dedicated to simplifying and clearing up the clutter. I'm going to assure each person that's on the call that the insurance company is more than capable of finding out anything that they want concerning a potential client. Okay? For instance, all of your medical records are public knowledge as soon as you enter your social. The Medical Information Bureau has all of the information on your medical history from the time you were born until the current inquiry. It works similar to pulling your Department of Motor Vehicle records. The same holds true as far as your housing claims. There's nothing that you can do to elude the fact-finding process of the insurance companies. They just have systems and information is available. So the best thing that a consumer can do is trust the agent that they're speaking to and disclose pertinent information and receive the optimized results. That is my best tip for any consumer out there, because let's flip it around, okay? What if you were able to just get over on your agent? Tell them whatever you wanted to tell them. They honored it. And then an incident occurred. Is that the type of agent that you want to represent you? A person that will just take anything someone says at face value? So what I'm saying to you now is your vehicle is damaged on the other side of 5,000. You know it, and anyone else can see it. However, as an advocate for you, I was told by the opposing insurance company that there's only $2,000 worth of damage, and that $2,000 should suffice any repairs needed. And I accepted that on your behalf. Now you're $3,000 short of having your vehicle repaired simply because your agent did not do their job. They relied upon what they were told without independently investigating the facts for themselves. I know. I just couldn't think of anything better to say at the moment. I'm on the fly, so I don't know if you guys can tell that this is not scripted. I'm literally just dumping information right off the top of my head to benefit anyone on the call in the vicinity to hear the sound of my voice. I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and the next upcoming episode, 6, we will discuss other ways to make you more comfortable with your experience inside of your insurance agency. Okay? I'm going to show you things that you can do to look for when seeking a new agent, and just better ways to help your insurance experience in general. Once again, this is Don Vito signing off for episode 5, and it's been a pleasure. Once again, I would like to invite any one of you all, if you have a question or concern, or you want to just know about something specific, please, in the comments section, leave your question there. Allow 48 hours for me to respond, and we will go from there at that point. Please like, share, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you all again.